want to. Okay.
Oh, you can.
Okay.
So I guess you can have
There.
more than one.
There. Okay, that's good.
You can have more than one
See?
MP4 file then per thing.
You can clip that.
Start, stop. Wow, that's
Oh.
cool. And you can even pause it.
What was my total procrastination for the day? Oh, he's recording again. Okay.
Sounded
We're live.
Like we had some good news there, so I thought I'd throw it on there.
Yeah, that people are watching our videos. Thank you to whoever's watching it. It's worthy to some people. Oh, and Eve Meyer is now following me on Instagram because I clicked to follow her today, and now she's following me.
Oh, no way. Is that the organizer?
Yeah.
Maybe? Oh.
She's the other author in the Fasting Lane book.
Oh,
so she was
yes.
She's the woman. She's the woman who introduces the book at first, and she was the lady I sort of identified with.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, another thing for my procrastination. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was a deep rabbit hole. I went all through her Instagram page.
That's a noble procrastination, though. It's not like you were. I don't know what a non-noble.
No.
Would be. Yeah. It's not like you're checking out to see what the Kardashians are up to.
Oh, okay. No, that's not. No. Oh, see, now we're recording this again. Yeah, no. It had a point, anyways.
Yeah.
All right, let's start.
Okay. We're starting. Okay. Well, I'm thinking also should be more formal. So, welcome everybody. This is FastCast number. Is this 5 or 6 now? I think.
Oh my gosh! It's been so many now.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5. Yeah. So today we're just doing a quick check-in with Chrissy's. It was going to be the end of last week for your 242s during the weekday, but we ended up pushing it back 1 more week. So you've got 3 weeks now.
3.
42s.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're checking in with that today. And no medical advice being given here.
Oh, right.
No, we're not telling anybody what to do or what's better. We're not doctors.
We're just sharing experiences.
That's right. This is for interest only.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So it's been 3 weeks now. So we had the first week, 42. So actually, just tell.
Yeah.
So a refresher for what the strategy is as far as when you start the day of the week and et cetera.
Oh, okay. So for a weight loss protocol, that's what Dr. Fung recommends to do fasting every alternate day. So you start Sunday night at 7 o'clock. So you stop eating until Tuesday at like 1, whatever that 42-hour window is. And then you have your feeding window Tuesday from, let's say, 1 till 7. And then you start fasting again for another 42. And then, but I've only done it twice a week. But Dr. Fung recommends doing it 3 times a week.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not there yet. But so for the twice a week, it definitely is working. I am now 13 pounds down.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know. It works. It really works.
As of
since last year. So it'll be 8 pounds since you and I started this.
Okay. Yeah. And that wasn't initially your goal. It was more just the health part, but that was
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I definitely needed to, I wanted to be healthy. So obviously I wanted to lose weight too, but I wanted the whole package. So I was definitely, struggling. I was stuck. So this definitely puts you into the next level when you do this alternate day fasting. Like, wow, it's a game changer. Oh, good. You got the same glasses. Perfect. You could be nerds together. Nerd alert.
I was just realizing it was starting to get a little bit dark out, so I thought I should probably check these on.
Yeah. So the first week of the alternate days, it was hard, and the second week was the first round was good, and then the second round was horrible. And then this week has been awesome. Like, I feel like my body seems to be adjusting to it more naturally. Like, I didn't feel so hard this week.
And is that apples to apples as far as like other things going on in life, almost the same things to eat and things like that? Like, was there as many things as possible similar? Or?
So the first week was definitely challenging, but as an eye opener, it was easy, and doing it was like, okay, I can do this. And then the second week, okay, we're gonna go here, but it's important because Aunt Flo was coming to town, and it was on the cusp of a full strawberry moon. And every time there's a full moon, I seem to sort of go with the flow of whatever is happening in our universe. So the first part of the 42 of the beginning of the week was awesome. But then, so last week, I guess it would have been Wednesday, it was just awful. It was just a bloody gong show. No pun intended, but it was awful. And I found this great lady. Her name's Marcelle Pick, and she is a naturopath. And I went down her rabbit hole and she was talking about fasting for women over 40. And she strongly recommends that when you're menstruating to not fast because you're already in a stress state. Yes. And it honestly, like, if I wasn't accountable to you, I was so over it. I was like, I did make it to like 40 hours, but it was so awful. It was so awful. It was more than just a mind. I wanted to say bleep, but it was such a struggle to constantly not think about food and just curl up in a fetal position and have a pity party. Yeah. So and I was like, okay, well, all the other fasts were fine, but and then work was getting stressful. But I will say I didn't eat and I didn't binge. So I guess that's a win for me.
Huge. Yeah.
A huge win for me.
Okay. So,
and then,
oh yeah, carry on.
No, I was just going to say, when it was finally my eating window, then it was like, okay, well, the Bank Cafe, a little shout out for Bank Cafe. It was their first burger night last week. And I was like, finally, Roma fries and a junior burger. Roma fries and a junior burger Friday night with her Nancy's carrot cake. If you have not had her carrot cake, well, oh my gosh, you have to have her carrot cake. It was so good. But I couldn't eat it all. Oh, seriously. Oh, well, you've got to have Nancy's carrot cake. It's freaking awesome. I couldn't eat it all.
Wow.
In Creemore.
Oh,
at the Bank Cafe. Yeah.
I think I've heard of it, to be honest.
But yeah, I was like, okay, that was like the highlight of that whole experience. I was like, okay, I'm going to get this burger and I'm going to have the Roma fries. And so I ordered the junior burger, and like this thing is small. It's like a slider. It's so small. But honestly, I was so full. So I think that has been a game changer with all this fasting, is I can't eat as much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and then unfortunately my weight went up like 4 pounds. Like
after the
burger? Oh well, I guess, and water weight and whatever. And so that was just awful.
Yeah,
but so sure. Then it's that whole mental game you play of like feeling sorry for yourself, and it was like, oh my god, all that hard work. And I think anyways, I seem to sort it out, because now I'm right back on track. So I just needed like another week under my belt.
And if you think of it too, just the 4 pounds, like that would be just sodium levels, not up.
Yeah.
So you would have lost, less sodium, or you would have flushed sodium, and so less water, and yeah. Hydration.
Yeah, because I'm glad that actually we were able to push it till this week, because I really didn't want to talk about last week, because it was horrible. But this week was great. Like, honestly, like it was smooth sailing. I could see myself doing the third day of a 42-hour fast. Like,
no way.
Yeah, I think I might try it for next week, actually.
Yeah.
Just the way my work schedule is going to be next week, I think I could see myself squeezing it in, because I'm going to be moving my classroom, so I'll be busy. And I was like, oh, okay, that might actually work out.
That's so interesting.
So we'll see, and whether that affects the scale.
Oh yeah.
See what
Yeah,
happens.
what happens
Yeah.
in that?
Yeah.
So when you said earlier though that it was, when you were comparing, you said it was awful, like
Yeah.
compared to the other work or the other week. What would have, like, how would you say that it was awful, or what made it awful? Like
I think just
aspect?
battling like the hormones and PMS and menstruating, and I don't know how else to describe it. It's already awful having your period anyways. And then when you're in a fasted state, honestly, I was freaking exhausted. Like,
Yeah.
I had so many naps. I hate napping because it messes up my sleep, but I had no problem sleeping. Because I just wanted it to be over.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
it would be also the, well, iron, like your iron already goes up and down as a result of
and I was craving that burger, so I clearly needed some iron for sure. Yeah. So
and so was it the were you even able to get it to the point where you could separate the mental aspect from the physical aspect, like physical hunger versus just wanting to eat something, and the bodily versus the head or the emotions or whatever? Like, did you even get to that stage, or it was just like
I was very aware of it. Like, I was very aware of just fighting it. Like, I was fighting it the whole time, like, stop thinking about the food. And I wouldn't say I was really hungry, but it was just the mental state of it, and just horrible cramps, and just feeling exhausted. Just my brain was stressed. And also there was some stuff happening at work that made it kind of stressful too. But I think I like I said earlier, I didn't binge on anything, so that definitely was a win for me. So I didn't go to get my bag of Maltesers.
Yeah, that's huge to be able to have, because that's just another way of saying you had increased control beyond historical.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Oh, and like, I was trying everything. I was drinking lots of water. Holy, so many teas. I did the apple cider thing, the apple cider vinegar. I couldn't feel satiated in just my mind. I just was so unsettled. Yeah. And then this week was like a breeze. I didn't even do a lot of the apple cider vinegar. I was literally like, I think I had one tea on the one day, and then it was so easy. It was ridiculous.
And the rest of the time it's water with some sea salt in it.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and I'm still careful with the breaking of the fast. Like, I'm still nervous about changing it up too much because it's working right now.
Yeah.
I might try to introduce some things next week. We'll see. But I've just tried to stay in ketosis, so I've totally avoided sugar and bread and anything white when it's my feeding window. Yeah. And that, I mean, my body seems to really like being in that state.
The non-white floury bread.
Yeah. So today I because I didn't get to tell you, I finally mastered my stupid sourdough experiment. It's been like a month of this stupid sourdough starter that I've been trying to nurse along, and so I finally made 2 loaves of it. So I cut it all up and I stuck it in the freezer, and then that way it's there. So I did have 1 small piece today, but I waited till sort of later in the day. Oh. And and it was okay. But I do notice when I have bread, I feel tired. So clearly my body's like, nope. But it wasn't horrible.
Homemade bread.
Yeah, it was sourdough, and sourdough is supposed to be kind of easier on you because of the starter.
That's really
So
interesting. That's a huge find, because that
yeah,
lets you know the difference between not just a
yeah.
healthy bread bought at the store, but it's got 30
It was
ingredients in
from
it.
scratch, and
Yeah.
it was milled flour that was local. It was organic. Like I couldn't get any better of products that I put into this loaf of bread.
Wow.
So, and I was like, I was a clean slate. I was fully in ketosis, and then I had this little piece of bread. So maybe, I don't know. We'll
Wow.
see. We'll try it again. So then I read somewhere in Dr. Fung's plethora of articles to read, he does talk a lot about having apple cider vinegar with like if you're having bread and carbs, he sort of recommends to have it before or after. So I wouldn't mind trying that just to sort of help your glycemic index a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that would be interesting, because really it's because
Yeah.
the fact that you got that effect from homemade bread, where you know everything that goes into it,
Yeah.
it's no other ingredients that
No.
could be messing up your reaction to it.
And I didn't put anything on it. I just thought, okay, I'm going to try it plain just to see.
Yeah.
And like, honestly, like within a half an hour, I was like, oh shoot, there's that horrible tired feeling.
Yeah. So that would be
Yeah.
a really good indicator of your reaction to a spike in blood sugar and insulin.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to then try it next time with something that would help blunt the gastric emptying time. Like it'd be interesting to have it with some kind of crazy fiber.
Well, you know, or because I was thinking like how the Italians, they dip their bread in the vinegar and oil. Like they always do that, the balsamic vinegar and oil. That's probably a reason why they do that.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be interesting. That'd be because now that you've got it very dialed in with this terms of different numbers of variables, it'd be interesting to see then that what it would do, like that.
Yeah.
That same thing with the addition of the vinegar. Like try that next time. That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Food for thought for next time, for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. And so you've got it locked down to the same food or the same quantity or the same ratios of macros.
Yeah. I was trying to do the exact same because it's super simple. I have like 5 shrimp and 4 like of those itty bitty scallops, and then avocado, and that's what I do to break the fast. Oh, and I before I break the fast, while I'm making this creation, I do a bit of bone broth with that psyllium husk.
Oh, okay.
Just to just to get my stomach ready for food. And then my next meal is full fat Greek yogurt with just plain with blueberries and some nuts. And then I'll make something for dinner. My dinners have been different. Like the one night I made like ground turkey with vegetables, and I did cauliflower instead of rice. So that was pretty keto friendly.
And that's quite a bit later in the, that's like 5 hours later or something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's that breaking of the fast that you find the most crucial, or. Yeah.
But I'm more settled, and I have to say this, and I was like, I can't do the kombucha. I can't.
Oh.
I've tried to drink kombucha now, and your kombucha friend messaged me because she said that she could drop off an order if I needed any, and I had to be honest. I said, I'm really sorry, but I'm kind of off the kombucha for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, it's not really.
Well, it's cool that it's.
I've got like a fridge full of kombucha.
It's good that, you would be able to have it, on your off days, I guess.
Oh, I try. Like I'll have like a sip of it, and it's just I can't bring myself to drink it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'll have to bring you some because it's like that bad experience in high school where you've drank too much peach schnapps and you can't have it
Oh,
again.
yeah. It just gets you, eh?
Yeah, in case people are wondering, I barfed up kombucha. Just a replay there.
Yeah, yeah. And so when you have it now, when you taste it, you get that
Oh,
same kind of effect, hey? Like you're gonna.
oh, I just revisit it instantly. Yeah. Yeah, not fun. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Well, I
that's
mean,
the
it's
story
funny
of my life. It's
funny that you've got such a like reliable, strong reaction to it that lets you know in no
oh,
uncertain terms whether your
yeah,
body wants
it's
it
like
or
a
not.
hell no.
Yeah,
Hells to the no. Ain't
yeah,
got no time for that. Nope.
yeah. Like
But
that's
I
a
was really enjoying it. It was like something that I was really enjoying.
wow.
So, yeah.
It's kind of cool because it's indicative of two things. Number one, that it's powerful, and
That's
so
true. Yeah.
good for some people, not good for others, and
Yeah.
then cool in that.
I have a sense. I'm a delicate butterfly.
Yeah, exactly. You get cool in that you've got a good, strong chain of communication with your body. What works, what doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I need a bit of time between it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do I do with my Scoby mother? I just put her away for a while?
Yeah, you can put it in. You just put it in
In
the
her
fridge in a
hotel.
sealed thing. Just make sure that the solution that it's in
Yeah.
doesn't have sugar in it, so it's not consuming the sugar. So whatever
Oh.
solution it's in is acidic.
So
Or if
what
it
would
is in a solution that's got sugar in it, just make sure you leave the cap off so that it
right.
slowly consumes the sugar, but it's able to off
Right.
gas that. And then at some point when it's done, it'll just be really acidic in there, and then you can
Okay.
close it up and it'll just sit there in what you call it, suspended animation until you need it.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, like I've got some in my fridge that are a couple years old, and as long as it's sitting in an acidic state, it's just sitting there waiting to get used again.
So like the old, like you can keep it in a batch of your already brewed kombucha. Is that what you do, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll just sit there and idle.
Huh. Sorry, that was a total squirrel moment.
Yeah,
but it was kind of important.
Yeah, that's legit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So you definitely got locked down.
I think so. I'm excited to try the 3 days. It'll be interesting. I really like the days that I'm not eating. I really enjoy the mental clarity and just the feeling of just the lightness and just no bloating. I just love that. That's awesome. Yeah. And I tried on a pair of pants that were in the back of my closet and they fit.
Oh, no way. That's so cool.
Yeah, it was. I was like, oh, I'm glad I kept those. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be like a new wardrobe.
I discovered a pair of jeans that I've got that are exactly like that. I didn't even realize I kept them. I thought they were back in BC and I thought I'd give them away. And I think I was cleaning something up like last year or something like that. I was like, oh, I didn't know I still had these jeans.
They're back in style.
Yeah. So I just tried them on. I was like, whoa, these things still fit. Oh, well, that's cool. So you know what we'll have to do then? We'll do one more. Maybe we'll make next week our last kind of check-in week.
Okay. And I'll do the 3.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That'll be 1, 2, 3. That'll be 4 for you, won't it? Because this is the end
of my 3rd. Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be a month's worth for you. And then
I can't believe that.
Yeah. Whole month's worth at the end of the week.
Yeah.
At the end of next week.
Well, and I was thinking about coming to your Wednesday morning class, so I'll be in one of my 42-hour. I'll have just started, so it'll be earlier. It'll be early on in my fasted state, and I seem to be okay when I'm there.
Oh, okay.
It's closer to the end of it. Yeah, so that'll be neat to try that too.
Or if you wanted, you could shift it one day. You could shift it forward one day. You could try shifting it forward one day so that
so that
you do that at the end of your fast, and then you could finish your fast right after that class. So that would
and
be,
then I could, yeah,
that workout would be the end of your fast.
Okay, so I'll try that.
That'd be good.
For our purposes, our information. Okay.
You'd have to shift it to what?
So
Sunday lunch then.
I can't think. I have to look at the visual. Or would I start at Saturday? I'd have to look at the timing.
Yeah, Saturdays.
I think I'd have to start at Saturday night and then do my first one and break. I'd have to look at the numbers.
Monday, or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you want to do the first and second one. But so that's actually kind of coincidental because I was just talking to somebody this last week, just yesterday or the day before, and was wanting to try doing a fast with the intention of him and I using the end of that fast to try to access the correct muscles that he needs to access in order to be able to do an exercise correctly. So deadlifts in this instance. Okay. So what I was curious and wanted to do is try out doing a 24 or 36 hour fast and then do his workout at the end of that fast. Because I was saying to him that I have had success with that in the past where I've finished my fast with a workout, and then previous attempts at doing some very technical kind of specific exercise has been difficult. And then when I've done it at the end of a fast, it's been much less difficult. And just way less things going on for my brain to have to deal with. And so then I can really focus on what I'm doing. Okay. So we're going to do that next week. Actually, I was getting to,
that's neat. So that'll be fun timing.
Yeah. So I was getting him to buy in on it. He's like, okay, yeah. And I said, I'll do the fast with you if you want. And then we can do your training session at the end of it. And then I'll just finish my fast too at the same time. But,
So then when I come to do your workout, I'll probably be at like hour 30 or so. So, I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah. If you wanted to do, you don't need to make it like at hour 41 or whatever.
No, but I think that would be reasonable. We'd get enough data at that point.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Anything beyond, I think really anything beyond, 24 hours would probably be good enough, but 30, 35, that'd be perfect.
Yeah. Like when I come tomorrow morning, like it'll just be, I'll be fasted. Like I stopped eating tonight at 6, but that's nothing crazy. That won't be a huge fast.
Yeah. But tomorrow's a regular eating day for you though, isn't it?
Well, I still maintain like a 16 or 18 hour fasting window on my off days.
Okay.
So tomorrow, like whatever that works out to for timing, I was going to eat sometime after class.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Sometime after class.
Yeah.
If you can, you could try at some point doing that, what's recommended by most dietitians or nutritionists is the eating within the 30-minute window after exercise.
Yeah.
Just for insulin sensitivity.
Yeah. Yeah. So that'll be for tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's good. That'll be cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. This is a short and sweet one, sort of.
I know that was they got lots of information. It was pretty condensed.
Yeah. We're getting good at this. 9:30.
It's 9:30. Yeah.
What were you thinking? So did we miss anything? What was that We'll check in with your next one, which will be week 4.
Yeah.
It's cool that you're gonna have a full month's worth of. And like you say, like going through your regular cycle, also like within that month also gives you the experience to know that if you're going to time it and do them in the future, to just, instead of suffering through that and maybe being back at work, like a regular work, then that would be just too much to do.
Hell no. Not doing that again. Nope. Yeah. I could just do a normal, like what I normally do, like a 16 or 18 fasting window. I've done that plenty of times and I've been fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Something where you can totally just wrap your head around it. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. Make it manageable.
Yeah. And I think that's a good example of of realizing how it's a tool, and that it's, or not a tool, but it's almost like the different amounts of time are different tools, instead of just it being, you just have a hammer and then everything starts to look like a nail. It's like,
that's a great analogy.
18 hours is, whatever, a Leatherman or something like that. And it's got multiple, you got multiple applications where you can use it. You can use it for a long flight, or you can use it for this or for that. But something like a 42 is very specific for these parameters. And I go, okay, these parameters are all in line. Okay, now I'll do 42. Yeah. Instead of just having one fast and trying to make it fit for any given situation.
But it's funny, I still don't see myself doing a 72 hour. Like I can do the 42 and then I'm good. That's it. That's all I'm interested in doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's maybe, I don't know. I mean, I don't see the need, but maybe down the road that might be something I would try, but we'll see.
Yeah. And it's funny. Like one of the other guys that I listen to a lot on many different topics is Dr. Peter Attia. And he was just interviewing somebody else again, just recently on his podcast. And they were talking about just all the science and the biological markers. And then maybe more importantly, the subjective experience that he has around it. And he's like, he goes, I think that just doing a shorter fast, what he was doing was once a month, he was doing a 5-day fast.
Okay.
Because I think that it's better to just, maybe, I think it was once a month. Yeah, I think it was once a month. He says, rather than that, he goes, I think just maybe 2 times or maximum 3 times a month, he's just going to do a 2 or 3 day fast. He'll just do a 48 or something like that, and make those his limitations rather than trying to fight through a 5-day thing.
Oh, okay.
Because he's done both. And so it's kind of to your point where it's, maybe better to do them in very controlled and easy to manage ways more frequently than just trying to go all in for those longer ones.
And I think just for me, it's just easier on my brain. That's a lot of brain power for 72 hours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got to do planning.
Sorry?
Well, you have to do a decent amount of planning around it.
Yeah. And I'm not always the most organized. So that would just rattle my brain way too much for just that little bit longer. Yeah. I don't know if we talked about this, there's another book out there. I did not buy it, but I'm curious about this book. It's called Delay, Don't Deny. And it talks about fasting strategies, but I just like that as a mantra. Yeah. Delay, don't deny. I was like, that's brilliant. Yeah. I'm never going to deny myself. I'm just going to delay it until it's a good time for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
that's right.
Yeah.
And you can apply, I like that mantra too, because you can apply that to many different things. And I know that there's been a few strategies where I've done that same thing, where it sounds so cheeseball, but like if I'm going to have something in the past, well, if you're in for a penny, in for a pound. So if you're going to have whatever your
Yes.
thing is, like if you like 6 Timbits, like a box of 6 Timbits or something, like, well, got them here, might as well eat all 6.
Right.
Versus going, no, there's like
Yeah,
something to be like, there's something to be gained from eating 5 out of the 6 and go, okay, that last one, I'll have it 2 hours from now after I do X or something like that. And then eventually that one becomes, I'm going to save these last 2 and I'll
that
have
is
4
serious
now.
control.
And so a month down the road, you're like, okay, I'm just going to have 4 now. And then my 2 I'm going to have later. And it's just, you're just pushing it farther down and kind of a delay, I guess, that way. And I think that's completely good, legitimate tactic. Like, I think it's got some value in it.
Yeah. And I have caught myself actually repeating it in my mind, like when I've thought about food, and it's like, oh, it's just a really great distraction from thinking about it.
Oh, so you'll actually say that little mantra in your head, like delay, don't deny, and it buys you the time.
I have, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, and I did actually talk to my mom about fasting yesterday, and I was talking about this book, Delay, Don't Deny, but I've kind of inundated her with 2 books at the moment. So when she's done those books, that'll give me the excuse to get the next one. And I'm curious to see what they talk about.
So and really it's kind of a it's delayed gratification, which there's a whole pile of psychology behind those things. But I think to relate to that on a very real world way is like the one I was using, where I know on a personally for me, there's been times where I'm going to be eating something that I'm sure my body is fine with eating it, but I'm not fine mentally with it. Like I'm going to eat it, and then my brain's going to be like, you shouldn't be eating this whole thing.
You're cheating. You're cheating on your buddy.
Yeah, that's right. You're cheating on your buddy. And so the justifications come in there like, I can burn this off or whatever. But the difference though is that there's that. And for me, there's also the good side delay too, which as we were talking, I was realizing it's those same delays that you build into doing something that you don't like doing, but is really good for you. And so a real easy example of that for me would be if I'm boxing and we're doing a certain drill or something that's hard and it's got a time limit, and you got a 60-second time limit, and you want to keep doing whatever it is you're doing, and you're getting to like 40 seconds, 45 seconds, and you're just going, everything in you wants to quit. And then you're just going, nope, 45. If I got 45, I can get to 48. If I can get to 48, I can get to 50. And then by the time you know it, you're like 51, 52. And you're like, okay, I got 8 or 9 seconds left. And you hit 60.
Yeah.
So there's your little delays there. Where you just keep pushing the pain back. And then you get your 60, and you feel completely different than if you shut it down at 40 seconds. So it's a delay of that thing that you don't want to do.
There's that whole thing about the timer. You've incorporated the timer with
fasting.
Yeah, I always feel crappy if I haven't, or just with anything, like if anything that I don't want to do, I always feel awful if I haven't pushed myself to finish something. It's like, So you just, I have that mindset too. It's like, I have to finish it because then I will be mad at myself.
Yeah. So you can almost use that. You can try to capitalize on that and procrastinate on your pain as well. And
since I'm such a good procrastinator.
Yeah. So if you cultivate it correctly, you can procrastinate on the reward as well. Go, okay, I'm going to push back.
That's true.
Do this shittiness, and I'm going to procrastinate, and I get my reward later.
Yeah.
So I'm going to procrastinate on getting my reward.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe procrastination isn't bad when you use it correctly.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I don't remember the author of that book.
Oh,
well,
the
you
author.
know, yeah, the delay, don't deny. Sorry, I don't remember the author. I'll have to look it up.
I was meaning to do
yeah,
this last time when we were doing things. Anytime we had to look something up, I was going to try to be my own tech guy and look up things for references and stuff for anybody that's.
Can you?
Yeah,
can
sorry.
do that
So
there?
what were you saying there? Sorry, I cut you off.
It's already gone. It's
So
totally
you couldn't
gone.
remember the author of the book?
Oh yeah, and you were gonna look it up.
Yeah.
Oh, and so we briefly talked about how we're consolidating our learning. So are we going to do that in the next video at the end of my 4 weeks, or are we going to do that separately?
Sorry. Say that one more time.
You're multitasking.
Yes.
Like, who's that author again? And who is the author?
I wanted to see.
What's the author's name?
Does that work for you? Oh no, rats. Okay. I was hoping
What? It doesn't pop up on the screen.
I know that you can, and I'm just trying to remember how I did it here.
Like how you would show your screen or something.
Yes. Okay. This is totally cheeseball. Okay. So it's the delayed book is from Jen Stevens.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So sorry. What were you saying?
And then my question to you, while you were distracted, was we briefly talked about consolidating our learning, and do we want to do that at the end of our next video, or do we want to save that for a separate video? Because this will involve some procrastination. I'm not going to lie, because we're going to have to like really think about our learning and how do we want to do this? Like, what is the purpose?
Yeah, I think that would be probably best to do like as a separate one. So
okay, good, because then that gives me more time. I'll be done with more cards, then I can think about it.
Yeah, and then we could.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we're fairly we're fairly informal, and I think that would be one that would warrant doing more formal.
Yes.
Just
yeah,
as a separate standalone thing.
That's going to get super nerdy.
Yeah, which is
yeah.
Okay,
and next week we're just going to focus on my 4th week, doing it 3 times and working out in your class. So that's kind of big. That's lots to talk about.
Yeah.
And your friend or client.
Yeah, we'll be able to.
And that person would be okay talking about. You could share what they've learned.
Yeah, I'll check in again with. I'll check in again with the person and make sure that they're cool with that, and see if they want to do that. Can you see my screen?
I see it. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. 22, 25.
Yeah.
Huh. That's it. Yeah. Okay.
That worked better than I thought it would. No, I don't
that was all right. You were very distracted. I
was doing my best.
You're like really small.
I almost strained my brain there. There you go.
You were very, very distracted. Okay, there you go.
Nice.
That was well done.
It was seamless.
That was good. That was some good learning there. That was pretty good.
You've missed so many times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Up here.
Yeah. That's
okay. Yeah, I like that idea.
That was a nerd.
Do it separately.
What idea? Okay, separate.
Yeah, I like the idea. I like the idea of doing that separate. Here's another one here.
Yeah. because that's too much in one. Okay, what's this one?
This is another one by that same author.
Feast Without Fear. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. And sorry, I didn't look at the date of the other one. What was it, 2016?
The other one is, 2016.
Oh, now you're going to have to go back. Sorry.
Yep, it's on there.
Huh.
2016.
Since 2016. Wow. Okay.
Good for her.
Interesting.
Okay.
I like that.
I'm going to have to, I actually have to order some stuff, so maybe I'll chuck that in the back out.
You're going to buy it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Actually, I'll chuck it in my cart, and then I'll see with which I'll probably throw the newer one in here, maybe Feast of Fear. Yeah, I'll chuck this one in, and then I'll look up both of them and
do you do
get book reviews on them. There you go.
Yeah. Do you do the Kindle version, or you actually get the hard copy?
Yeah, I get the hard copy just so I can write in the columns.
Yeah, I do too.
And pull.
Same.
Because to try to find a reference on something, if I want to write, I'd say majority of the time if I'm reading something, it takes me that much longer to read it, but it's because when I'm in it, well, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm writing stuff. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, here we go. Actually,
I'm drawing my pictures and I have my colored pens.
I did not. Yeah. I did not plan that. So this is what I end up doing. Like.
Oh, really?
Like as I'm going through, I'll have. Just a Post-it note for whatever. Like this is so bariatric surgery there, and then it's got something on there that I either want to go back and read, or I've made a note on it. So this is just bariatric surgery efficacy and.
Yeah.
It's so much better to do it that way.
Yeah.
And to try to do
I didn't realize that Eve. Oh no. And it's just the whole experience of holding the book for me. It's like kinesthetic, or it's the touching and then the different colors of the highlighter and the drawing the pictures.
Oh yeah.
When you were talking about just about bariatric surgery. I didn't realize that Eve Mayer had 3 bariatric surgeries. Not 1, not 2, but 3.
Whoa, really? That is crazy.
Yeah. And actually a woman at my work had it. And she's definitely put on a lot of weight since she's had it done.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, and the efficacy of that. I was just having a conversation with somebody today about bariatric surgery and the efficacy of it, and the people, the surgeons and the centers that still do that procedure market it based on the numbers after a certain period of time after the surgery as being effective to a certain percentage.
Okay.
But there's this distinct bell curve. So effective, everything's going well. And then you hit like some kind of point, and it's not that long. It's like something like 60 months or something like that is the very outset of the bell curve.
Okay.
But it's something like 2 to 3 years. Yeah. Everything goes great. So a person's either their weight drops or whatever, or if you want to look at it as like efficacy is going up. At some point it hits that, and then it's something like a vast majority of them, like something crazy, like 80 or 90% or something like that. Yeah. Years later, it's virtually ineffective, if not like has caused harm. Yeah. So they don't quote those numbers. Yeah. Yeah. And like a book is so much better for something like this. Like if it's fiction, that's one thing, but like I've got notes on here for like things that I had questions about. So I'm like, that's a lot of notes. Question in there, and then I've got another question here that I'm reading that I can answer for myself right now. But here's the women's health study, and it's just got some little like sound bites in there.
And is that Dr. Fung's book as well?
Yeah, this is the obesity code or the diabetes code.
And then because there's the obesity code as well. I wanted to read that one. Apparently, for a lot of these Facebook groups, they are all saying you have to read the obesity code. Like that is like apparently a must.
Oh, really? And I think this is the first one that I got from him.
Just to understand.
I should add it in there then.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure. I'm going to look at the obesity.
And so you're reading that right now?
Oh, the obesity code,
Are you reading that right now or?
No, that one I'm done with.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Could I read it?
Yes, for sure.
Would you mind if I borrowed it?
Yep, definitely. Here's the obesity code. So that one's 2016.
Yeah, that one. So is that 22? Yeah. But apparently you're supposed to read that one first.
Yeah, this one is 2018. The diabetes code. Oh yeah, I got this one specifically because of the diabetes part of it for nutrition.
Yeah.
Nutrition clients, I should say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check.
Do you have some clients that are diabetic?
Yeah.
That you're okay.
Study guide, journal, and workbook here.
Squirrel.
What did I just?
Bye. Oh yeah, look.
Oh yeah, okay, there it is. It's got a different.
Obesity code.
It's got a different cover on this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Oh, it's almost 5 to 10. Okay, we'll shut her down.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so next one, we're gonna check in on week 4, fast for you.
Yeah.
Finish your fast, one of your fasts with a workout and I've done it before, but I'll do this one with a different mindset, finishing a fast, and then I'll do a workout and also finishing a fast with a client and having them work out. So that'll be good. Okay. That'll be a 2 for
So that's 3 things.
Yeah. That'll be a 2 for 1 that I haven't done yet. I haven't actually done. I've had clients that I've helped fast, and then I've also had to help clients that have worked out like tons and tons. So this will be the first time that I'll do both of those things with one client. So that'll be interesting.
And it'll be just that one client. So he'll get to experience that.
Yeah. He'll get the double whammy.
At the same time.
So he's done it before.
Wow. Well, damn, I'm missing out.
He's done it before.
I'm missing that.
Oh, what's that?
I'm missing out on that.
Well, you'll get to do it on Wednesday.
Yeah, but that'll be good because then you can tell me about it.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. But not with you at the same time.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, no, that won't work. Because he'll be Tuesday. He's going to be Tuesday afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tuesday afternoon. And then what I'll do is I'll just time it so that I do mine as well. And I'll do my extended fast. Then I'll do my workout again. And then I'll just make my notes and stuff like that, which I usually do. Yeah.
So how long are you going to do your extended fast then?
I'll probably just do a 24, but I'll do a hard 24. So I won't have any cheese at the start of it because that's for me that's cheating now. That's cheese for me is almost like a 36 or a 48 for me. So I'll just do a regular meal and then I'll be feeling it the next day.
I didn't really notice the difference because I had the cheese on the first week and then the second week I had spaghetti, thinking carb loading.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to try the cheese again.
Yeah, give it a go. It's just the carbs, it has that much faster emptying time. So your blood would be stabilized that much quicker due to the amount of time it would take to digest it early.
Right.
Okay, so morphine. Yeah. Alrighty, that sounds good. That's our marching orders for the next.
All right, that's a plan.
Next episode.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
And no one's really given us any feedback or requests, so this is what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll take advantage of that for now.
Yeah.
And it'll be a good problem
Okay.
later on down the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Thanks, Chrissy. We'll
that's
see
it.
tomorrow, and we'll see everybody else.
I'll see you in a few hours.
Yeah, and we'll see everybody
That's
else
great.
next week. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday, and then I'll post it at the end of the week or something. Perfect.
Sounds good.
Yeah, thanks, Chrissy. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Well, thanks.
Thanks, everybody.
All right.
See you later.
Okay. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.